The air crackled with an intensity that sent shivers down the spine. Like static before a lightning strike, it was a harbinger of something monumental. A ripple like a pebble dropped in a still pond distorted reality itself, sending waves through the very fabric of existence. It started small, a tiny tremor in the fabric of everything, barely noticeable at first. This wasn't just any disturbance, it was an anomaly, a deviation from the natural order. This was a rip, a tear between universes. A breach that defied the laws of physics and reality. On one side, the green hills and ancient magic of the wizarding world, a place where spells and enchantments were woven into the very air. On the other, the swirling colors and amazing technology of a galaxy far, far away, where advanced civilizations thrived among the stars. The portal pulsed, a bright light of chaos and possibility, a gateway to infinite realms and endless adventures. The Hogwarts grounds, usually so calm, buzzed with a strange energy, an undercurrent of anticipation and fear. Scared whispers drifted through the castle. Something wasn't right. The students could feel it in their bones. The Force, that mystical energy that connects everything in the galaxy, felt the disturbance. It was as if the universe itself was holding its breath. Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master, sensed a tremor in it, like a shiver down his spine. He knew this feeling all too well. It was a warning. It was the echo of something ancient and evil calling out from a place beyond the stars, a malevolent force that threatened to unravel the very fabric of reality. Panic spread through the wizarding world like wildfire. Dementors, those scary creatures that sucked the joy out of everything, were appearing in broad daylight. Their chilling presence made the air feel cold and heavy with dread. Whispers of he who must not be named, the Dark Lord Voldemort, spread like wildfire. Fear was a familiar feeling, a cold hand gripping the hearts of those who remembered Voldemort's terrible reign. Far away in the vastness of space, the starship Millennium Falcon shook. Chewbacca, the furry Wookiee, growled with worry, his face wrinkled with concern. Luke Skywalker stood on the bridge, his face serious. He could feel it now, a dark presence seeping through the Force, twisting its harmony into something sinister. Something was very wrong. A flash of light, blinding and intense, filled the room. The whoosh of air being pushed aside was deafening, as if the very fabric of reality was being torn apart. Harry Potter, the boy who lived, now a seasoned Auror, landed heavily on the hard metal floor of the Millennium Falcon, his heart racing. His wand was out in an instant, his green eyes scanning the strange, unfamiliar surroundings with a mix of caution and curiosity. He saw a tall, hairy Wookiee and a man with a metal hand, both looking equally surprised and wary. Despite the tension, Harry felt an inexplicable sense of calm. He knew somehow that they weren't enemies, not yet. Luke Skywalker watched as the strange man appeared, seemingly from nowhere, his Jedi senses on high alert. He sensed no bad intentions from this newcomer, but the Force was unpredictable. Yet, the Force whispered caution, urging him to stay vigilant. "Who are you?" Luke asked, his voice strong but calm, cutting through the tension like a blade. The lightsaber in his hand glowed softly, its blue blade casting an eerie light that highlighted the tension in the room. "Where are we?" Harry countered, his voice echoing in the metallic confines of the spaceship, filled with confusion and determination. Misunderstanding hung in the air, like a dark cloud before a storm, ready to unleash its fury at any moment. A chilling laugh, cold and empty, echoed across the void. Voldemort, his snake-like face twisted in a cruel smile, looked over the chaotic energy of the portal. Beside him stood a figure in black, his mechanical breathing a scary rhythm. Darth Vader, the Dark Lord of the Sith, had found a friend in the wizarding world's most feared villain. "A new galaxy to conquer," Voldemort hissed, his red eyes gleaming with greed. "And a new power to use." Vader, his masked face hidden, nodded. "The Force," he rasped, his voice a mechanical echo, "will be mine, and with it this universe and the one beyond." Their ambition, fueled by darkness and a shared hunger for power, had no limits. Together they would be unstoppable. The Millennium Falcon, a symbol of hope in the vastness of space, became a training ground. Luke showed Harry the ways of the Force, the flow of energy that connected all living things. Harry, in turn, explained magic, the complicated spells and potions that were easy for him. Their early distrust had turned into respect, then a careful friendship. "The Force is about balance," Luke explained, his blue eyes serious. "Just like magic, I imagine." Harry nodded, twirling his wand. "Yes, but magic is about intent. What you choose to do with it defines you." The two heroes, masters of their own special powers, found common ground in their fight for good. They were different, yet united by a common enemy and a shared destiny. The Death Star, a giant weapon of terrible power, buzzed with dark energy. This was the center of the enemy's power, a giant space station made of steel. The Millennium Falcon, tiny compared to the Death Star, zipped through a storm of laser fire. Inside, a desperate battle raged. Lightsabers clashed against wands in a shower of light and energy. Spells bounced blaster fire away as Luke blocked laser beams with his lightsaber. Chewbacca's loud weapon provided cover for Harry's powerful spells. Voldemort, his face twisted in anger, fought fiercely with Harry. Each spell was a poisonous strike, each block a sign of years of practice. Meanwhile, Luke and Darth Vader fought with lightsabers, the fate of two universes hanging in the balance. The battle was epic, a mix of destruction and bravery. The dust settled, slowly blanketing the battlefield in a quiet, eerie calm. The sounds of battle faded into the distance, leaving behind an almost deafening silence. Voldemort and Darth Vader, once the epitome of darkness and fear, were now defeated and sent back to where they came from, their reign of terror finally over. The portal, unstable and about to close, crackled one last time, its energy flickering like a dying flame. Harry and Luke stood on opposite sides of the shimmering energy field, a shared look of respect and relief passing between them. They had fought bravely, and now they could finally rest. "May the Force be with you, Harry Potter," Luke said, a small smile on his face, his eyes reflecting the countless battles he had fought and the hope he still held on to. He could feel the portal closing, the link between their worlds breaking, but also a sense of accomplishment and unity. "And with you," Harry replied, raising his wand in a goodbye gesture. "Until next time, Skywalker." His voice carried a promise of future alliances and battles yet to come. With a final burst of energy, the portal snapped shut, leaving behind a sense of peace and the memory of a battle won. The air was filled with a lingering sense of magic and the Force. The universe, for now, was safe. Stars twinkled in the vast expanse of space, a testament to the hero's victory. But in the ever-turning wheel of time, you could never be too sure. The sands of time flowed endlessly, always bringing new challenges and adventures. The Force, like magic, was a powerful friend. It connected all living things, a beacon of hope and strength. And the fight for good, as Harry and Luke knew all too well, never truly ended. They stood ready, always prepared to defend their worlds from the darkness that lurked in the shadows.